welcome to stream. How is everyone? Hi. So, welcome back to most likely the last Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood stream. I think today is probably the day we wrap things up. I'm predicting anyway. It seems like we're very, very much at the end here. We have finished up the campaign. I was ahead, by the way. But anything can change, of course. So, it's really hard to say. And also, apparently, I'm not even gonna be part of the Coven for very much longer. Who knows what's gonna happen to the Coven itself, but, all I know is that I won't be there for it, maybe. Yeah, welcome in everyone. Linkster, welcome in. Barbecue, hello, hi. Titus, hello. And Nitro. How are you? We have a group hydration to start stream. That means everyone must hydrate, not just me. And thank you for the posture check. So yeah, I am actually really excited to get into this, and I'm really excited to see how everything ends, because the mystery of this game was never what's going to happen, but it was always how is it going to happen? That's what I always found most interesting about it. So I'm really curious to see how everything kind of falls apart. And then comes back together again, maybe, hopefully. So, I can do some last minute planning, hanging out. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna head out, but if you wanted to before the last part, they give you the chance to sort of, take care of things. And that's kind of how I know. That's how I know everything is coming to a close here. Any good books? Oh, here? There were a couple of well-written interactive stories, and then there were some that I didn't really love very much. But, that's how things go. You're not gonna love everything you come across. I do believe this is Adana's mask, or at least a replica or something similar. The one about leaving the house and going blind or whatever was odd. We didn't go blind, we just lost our sense of smell, if you're talking about the one that I'm thinking of. But that one was just very disjointed. Yeah, we're playing Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Or Sister Cosmic Wheel Hood. Same difference. Blindness was an option, it just isn't what I chose. Hey Star, welcome in! So, I think it's time to head out, maybe. I don't know, this feels really big and momentous. Once I head out, there is no turning back. To all our sisters, the House of Cosmic Providence is ready to receive us all. It's time to gather. Fate awaits. Yeah, here's the funny thing about fate. Actually, I control that. I am fate. But I'll be there. I forgot I get to ride him! I forgot he did promise me that! Oh. Maybe Abramar could be my familiar. Remember how Fortuna was talking about it with her friends, and they're like, why did you never get a familiar? I think we joked about that a while ago, and Abramar was like, no. And we were like, okay, all right, fair enough. Hey, Candy, welcome in. It's really good to see you. Honestly, though, it's okay if Abramar isn't our familiar because I respect him quite a bit, so. Are you nervous? Yes. Why? I'm about to meet dozens of witches all at once. You care about what others think of you? I care about what you think of me. Yes? Don't you? I'd like to say that I don't care about what anyone thinks of me. And after having lived through many universes, it's mostly true, but from time to time, I find someone that I do care about what they think. I love Abramar. He's so good. Abramar is a Fortnite glider. That would be so sick. Like a surfboard type, I think. Or one where you like hang from it and you hang from his hands so you get to hold hands. What do you think of that? Do you think it'd be cooler as a surfboard glider or as a we hang from his fingertips glider? What do you think? You say flirting with him already as if I don't do that all the time, but it's more of like a friendly flirting. Because I just really value him as a friend. Oh, I don't like stair glider. I'm gonna veto stair glider. I don't like that one. Surfboard to stay true to the game. They have like the hanging ones. The hanging ones are like the most default ones. Like the hanging ones used to be the only ones they had. And then they introduced a bunch of newer animations. He just keeps getting longer the more you step. I don't like that. Unless he's kind of like going down with you and you're just kind of catching yourself on him. But Fortnite won't do complicated glider animations because it could be pay to win. Like it could block you from getting shot, theoretically. Are you talking about me? Do you care what I think? Yes. In fact, I was listening in when you were talking with Eugenia about me. I forgot what I said, but I probably didn't say anything bad because I really like you. Right? Of course you were. I like him very much. I owe him my life. Okay, that's what I said. Word for word, I said I like him very much. Okay, it's coming back to me. Of course I would say that. Of course I would. Seems like too much hassle for not much added to actual gameplay? What do you mean? Like to have different animations for the gliders? It's got like a visual appeal. Some of them have like really interesting animations. There's one glider I really like that's super unique. Make a whole new animation. Listen, they would. They would if it was still chapter 3. Nowadays though, definitely not. Definitely not. It would take so much to figure out a new animation. Oh, I wish I had lacrimal glands to tear up. Shut up. I'm sorry, but I'm being serious. Hearing you say that made me so happy that it made me wish I could cry. Abramar, listen. I never got to thank you properly. There's no need to, really. It's all been you this whole time. No, I want to do it. You've done so much for me these past few months. It's been months. You know what? It has, actually. I've been playing this game for actual real life months, especially because I took a break in between. It really has been months. I was lost. I was beyond saving. I summoned you as a last resort, and what you've given me is... It's not just a new deck and getting to leave my house. You brought me back to life. Guys, I'm gonna cry. Guys, I can't do this. Challenging me, teaching me, making me laugh, listening to me. Oh, thank you, Abramar. Thank you so much. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh. We're besties, we really are. We're the bestest of pals. Oh. I love you. Oh. I love you too. But you really shouldn't. I appreciate what you were saying, I really do. But I'm not doing all of this for free. Soon, I'll reap something very important from you. I don't care. Right now, right here, I love you, and I am thankful. I may hate you in the future. Hell, I may even betray you. I don't really know how I'm gonna react once the fire seal activates. But in this specific moment, alone among the stars, I love you. Oh. Oh no, we're here. Thank you. Look, there it is. The House of Cosmic Providence. I wish we could just float together in space forever. Just you and me. Moment of truth. Let's see what the cards led us to. Everything that is about to happen, everything that will occur, none of it is your fault. Why is it warning me? That's making me so nervous. I wasn't this nervous until the literal wheel started talking to me. I thought everything was gonna be okay, and now all of a sudden I feel like nothing is gonna be okay, and I actually do feel like everything is gonna fall apart. I was exaggerating. But all of it is your responsibility. That's worse! That's worse than it being my fault! The game's saying I did this. And that is true for every given moment of your life. And that is true for every single witch in this cosmos. That is fate. I am fate. My corpse is without will. My body stands proud of the coven assembled here today. 100 voices to decide the fate of our sisterhood. 100 voices to steer this universe. Our power is enormous and it will continue to grow. House of Cosmic Providence will hold time still for us. Not a single galaxy will dare spin until our coven has a new leader. Now pour your voices into the chalice and build the future upon my corpse. That's sick. That's crazy. You know, we're thinking about eating you. You know that, right? Rounding me, round the chalice of undying legacy, we have the candidates. Yue, thank you for the lurk. Thank you for being here. I do got this. What do you mean that's an odd thing to say? It's the truth. I'm just saying the truth. Ressa, the historian. She sucks. That one sucks. No one likes her. She's the worst. Dahlia, the Daggersmith. She's the best. I love her. Jasmine, Gardener. She's like, okay. She's like tolerable. She's a good friend, and that's about it. Fortuna, the Soothsayer. That's me. I'm the best. I'm the one who should win, but actually I'm the one who has doomed us all. So, I'm glad my sister's here with me. We will soon hear our sister's opening speeches. But first, let's conjure the vote intention for all to gauge the progress of this debate. And remember, in the House of Cosmic Providence, everyone is welcome to talk at any given moment, for we are all equal in discussing the fate of our sisterhood. She's a literal corpse. She has to sound like she's already dead. You see this 75 bar behind me? That is my polling results. That's how it turned out for me. So I was at 75%. Capressa ended up at 1% because she sucks. Jasmine ended up at 8%. Supposedly she's supposed to win according to my predictions, but like, listen. Listen, I am just doing so overwhelmingly well. And then, actually, Dahlia ended up in second place. So I'm really happy about that, because Dahlia's plan was, like, the one I liked the best after my own. Now, my body shall remain silent for the rest of the debate. Oh, perfect, because your voice is, a lot. I give the floor to the eldest of the candidates, Capressa. Thank you, Adana. I am aware that many of you are eager to leave behind the coven culture established by our former leader. Oh, it wasn't like hurting me or anything. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it, the voice I was doing for Adana. It's just, I don't think it comes across well. For the sake of a stream, so I don't want it to be like a main voice or anything when it's like so whispery and hard to pick up. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I would never do a voice that hurts. What I bring you here today is not a political pamphlet, but a plea. I have lived through and recall every era of this coven. That gives me the perspective and the confidence to assure you that our sisterhood has never been more prosperous than in Adana's time. Adana this, Adana that, you're annoying. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Sorry, they said I could talk at any time, and I'm going to. I implore you. We must give Adana's system a chance, experience where it takes us. I know for a fact that this was just the beginning of what Adana had planned for us. Her vision, the projection of her rules and system, was designed to make us the most powerful coven that's ever existed. It's not about being powerful! Oh, she rose a little bit with that. Maybe it's June's real voice? No comment. That's why my program plans to keep her design intact, with myself as a warden of its prosperity. Having said that, I am genuinely interested in hearing all about the alternatives our sisters have devised for our coven. And I'd like to give the floor to our youngest. Is that me? It is me. Fortuna, if you please. All right, Fortuna. Moment of truth. I'll be by your side the whole time. It's my role to offer you counsel throughout the debate. How come no one else gets the counsel that I get? Just me. Right now, I'd say you should focus more on setting a tone than getting into any specific point. You got this. Thank you, Pat. Okay, how should I open? I am ambitious and confident. I'm extremely excited to be here today. We are so close to turning over a new leaf and growing beyond the old ways. The sisterhood I envision for us all is the product of both analysis and empathy, put through the fires of divination. I bring you not only prosperity, but happiness and fulfillment. It's working. I did well to match the vibe I sealed with Abramar for my air energies. We're back! Jasmine has dropped to 0%. That's crazy. Honestly, yeah, we didn't get to see much of, like, Fortuna herself because we're literally playing as her. But, like, she's adorable. She's so pretty. Also, do you think I did well to, like, project my voice and sound confident? Because I was really trying to. I was really trying to sound like, I am someone who is running for office. Good job. You won their hearts. Yay! Now to sell what's truly important. What should be the main focus of my speech? The only thing that makes me stand out among all the others is that I'm an oracle, right? Because Jasmine and I think... Why is the name not coming to me? I know her name. But both of my friends here also want a caring and benevolent coven to a degree. And... I honestly don't care what happens with Adana's corpse, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I think she should be scattered and numbers should be raised, but I really don't care. Hi, Happle, welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're well. I have your vote, thank you. I don't know how long the coven's gonna last, but... Thank you. There's a little cat. Look, there's a little cat in the stands on a witch's shoulder. That's so cute. Dara, thank you for the lurk. Thank you for being here. Dahlia's her name, thank you. I don't know why that was not coming to me. Okay, we'll stick with the oracle thing. We must count ourselves lucky. We're living a change of leadership that is not fueled by greed or power struggles. I'm so happy to see that every candidate is fighting for their ideal version of this sisterhood. I've studied every program carefully, and all of them are rooted in love and respect for our sisters. See, that's why I didn't want to go the compassion route, because I just feel like all of them are sort of based in that to a degree, even if they're going about it in a different way. Here, should I move my diagonal body up a little bit? That way you'll be able to see Dahlia if I'm all the way up here. It's important. Love how big her hat is. It's huge. It is in her normal sprite too. I am truly, truly happy. My mind is at ease. This coven will prosper no matter what. That's why I want to put the focus on the differentiating element, which is not the program, but the person. How did they know my exact thought process for why I picked the option I picked? That's crazy. We can choose to be led by a daggersmith, a gardener, a historian, or a fortune teller. I am someone who has an intimate relationship with the future. Leading is about taking a community towards the future. Leading is about building that future. And ask any of your sisters, I have never been wrong. I engage with the future with heightened, unprecedented awareness. I am the only one with enough mastery over her talents to guarantee you with 100% accuracy that I can deliver the vision I'm presenting to you. I already built the gate. You just need to decide to enter it with me. Take fate into thy hands. Wait a minute. Wait, who are you? Oh my gosh, hello? Curiel? Who's Curiel? Curiel existed for like 5 seconds. Oh, she's the sensory witch. She like manipulates perception. Honestly, I feel like she's the one who tricked me into thinking I wasn't a witch during that like brief period where I was confused. Sisters, I want to share some findings with you. I'm not proud of the methods I used, but I was worried about letting a dangerous exile into Coven politics. I knew it was you. So, I created an illusory world to draw some raw truth from Fortuna. What I found is that her motives for joining these elections may be somewhat tainted. She literally told me that her objective is to undo the damage our last leader caused. That doesn't sound like a positive agenda to me. Fortuna even confessed her deep hatred for our leader. I wouldn't put it past her to be behind the early demise of Adana. Okay, that's a little far, but sure. Please, be very careful with how you cast your vote today. I'll let you all proceed. Thank you for listening to me. Okay, you just came in here to be trouble. Good for you. Oh, because anyone can talk at any time. Sorry for intruding so early on in the debate, but I just wanted to offer my input on the candidate witch Fortuna. I came to her for help, as suggested by my friend and leader candidate Jasmine. I was in a dire situation handling a gruesome task Adana imposed upon me, and Fortuna, with her cards, not only helped me get out of it, she allowed me to find a happiness I hadn't experienced before. Her guidance was otherworldly, her deck is powerful, and her soul is pure. Please, we need her party at the helm. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for everything, Fortuna. Oh, Louise, I love you. Louise, honestly, I don't even care about the, like, vouching you've done for me. I love that. Don't get me wrong. But, honestly, that was so sweet. I'm really glad that I made such a difference for you. That's adorable. Let us move on to another candidate. Dahlia, offer your opening statement. Listen to me, everyone. I have a clear vision for this coven. Community, sisterhood, solidarity. Support, diversity, all which is equal. And there's one crucial aspect to making this vision happen. Horizontalism. What? Our community is not so big that we should put our fate in the hands of just a few. The opinion of every single witch should bear the same weight. The referendum system we want to implement will make sure that not a single choice is made to the detriment of the community ever again. Okay, so she's putting her policies forward. That's smart. No more impositions like the obnoxious quarterly controls. No more excessive punishments. We must reclaim this coven for ourselves. I must speak. Who? Oh, it's Greth. Oh my gosh, I love Greth. Oh my gosh, Greth, it has been so long. It has been so long since I've gotten to see you. So long, I missed you. You are my favorite. Hello. Sorry for halting the conversations again. For those who don't know me, I'm Greth, a witch architect. You may have used one of my thought shrines. I'll cut to the chase. Recent experiments. No. Recent experiences have made me connect with the forbidden. I have summoned a behemoth. The horror! How could you do that? What? I'm simulating the crowd. I feel like that's what the crowd's doing right now. They're like, gasp, 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 mumble, mumble, murmur, murmur. How dare? Like Jasmine right here? What? This person shouldn't be allowed to participate in Congress. Jasmine, you shut up. You're the problem. Time. Nope. Time holds still in the house of cosmic providence. Should Greth be apprehended, it will be right after we conclude the debate. For now, we should listen to every voice. Thank you, Adana. It's important for the future of our coven that you all listen to this. I didn't only summon the behemoth. I fused with them. Fortuna helped me get rid of them, but in the time we were together, some knowledge was left lingering in my mind. I was scared at first, but it allowed me to comprehend this cosmos in a way that I would never have dreamed that I could achieve. And it's becoming clear as these ideas mature in my limited witch brain, constrained by the rules of physics. Behemoths are not our enemies. Every disaster linked to a behemoth has not been caused by them, but by the witches who accessed their power. It's us who are dangerous, not them. And the ideas and comprehension of this reality that Getherian is allowing me to experience. I want this elevated form of enlightenment for all of you. Reality is way more malleable than we think. We are shackled by how our mortal selves first entered into contact with this universe, but we can be anything we want to be. There's happiness beyond happiness. There's existence without language, absolute and incorruptible communication. I could end my speech here telling you all that what we should do is to vote for Dahlia and welcome the forbidden into our lives. But, okay, that was enough. There's something even greater at play here today. Fortuna. I love you, Greth. I'm in love with you. What are you doing, Greth? Trust me. Fortuna? Care to share your experience with the behemoth with all your sisters? Greth, what? No, Greth, no! Greth, no! Greth, wait, no! Greth, how dare you expose me like this? Greth! If I wanted to, I would pick a better time, first of all. What's the meaning of this? Tell all of our sisters how high we could ascend should we dispel these absurd traditions that make us live in fear of the forbidden. I don't know what to do. I didn't think Greth would do this. I didn't think Greth would do this to me. I'm gonna remain silent. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about this. I was saying I was in love with him. Yeah, but like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like I can fix him. No, really I can. And then everyone looks at me and they're like, she's crazy. And it's like, we're not to the point where we can bring him out of the room with the ceiling fan. That's so nice. I'm not gonna throw her under the bus. I'm just gonna stare at her. Oh my god, I'm gonna die apparently. Okay, great timing, Greth. Couldn't be better. Arg, it hurts. Make it stop. What's going on? Somebody help me! What the hell is going on? They're trapped in a ball of fire. We need to save them. Is this the end of our coven? Fortuna, do something. Me? What am I supposed to do? I'm a fortune teller. Yes. Dahlia, calm down. What can Fortuna possibly do about this? No, Dahlia's gut is right, as always. Let me collect my thoughts for a second. I'm going to use my cards to make sense of what is going on here. If we understand why this is happening, we may be able to do something about it. Everyone focus on the coven. Project your feelings toward our sisterhood into my deck. It's important. Oh, and it's the first one I ever made. Maybe it's the second one I ever made. I don't know. Okay, but this is a good card. I was kind of hoping for like a crazy card. This one's like just good. Interesting. Hiding it may make it worse. Yeah, that's why I was just gonna be silent and see what happened, honestly. I know it's boring, but like, I wasn't just gonna make Aubramar show up, especially because I think he's gonna have to activate the fire seal, and that would make me look real bad. Okay, here are my options. I get 3. First one, this is a final test designed by Adana, the conclusion of her attempt to create the most powerful coven in existence. That would be crazy. 2, Aubramar used me to take revenge on the coven that banished him. Aubramar would never. 3, this is a covert op by the Arbitrage Office to keep us from becoming too powerful and conquering the magical world. Honestly, I hate all of these. What? You know what? Let's just blame Adana. She makes a good scapegoat, I think. This is a final test designed by Adana, the conclusion of her attempt to create the most powerful coven in existence. She has been grinding us to the bone and engineered this crisis to prove she's been right all along and open our minds to real power. I knew she was bad all along. Since time can't flow until we reach a decision as to who will become the next leader, our sisters are doomed to burn eternally. We must come to an agreement to free them. I can't believe this hag. For real, Adana? What do you want from us? She used a lot more words than I did. Guys, I told you Adana was trouble. Don't vote for Capressa. Wait, what was heartless of me? Hey, Tricky. Come on, Dahlia. I'm sure Adana had her reasons, right? You can't be such a dog, Jasmine. Dang, oh my god, oh my god. Dahlia's mad. Guys, I told you, Adana sucks. I told you. The one immutable truth of the universe, Adana sucks. Oh, to throw Adana under the bus? That's just how she is, really. Oh, Adana, I see it. This is glorious. We couldn't protect our sisters from impending doom. We're not worthy at all to follow in your footsteps. Well, you're right, Dahlia. This is way too much. To lessen or test, or no lesson or test is worth risking the lives of all of our sisters. I can't stand this anymore. Someone kill me. Get us out of here! They sound pretty miserable. Okay, everyone vote for me! Okay, I love how that just, switched the poll, really. Picture me as your leader. Let's dispel the flames. Hey, not so fast. This is just too important. It can't end like this. Because of this, I don't think any of the election mattered. It's just gonna come down to who can be most persuasive in a crisis. We must decide swiftly, but we must also decide wisely. What do you propose then? Hey gang, this is simple. You cut through all of it and sort everything out in front of the sisterhood. Ha, I'm all for that. This is highly unorthodox, but so is the situation. I agree to a straightforward conversation. Very well, I'll begin. I'm going to be completely transparent since time is of the essence. You must all choose me as your leader, and the reasons are quite simple. You may or may not like my program, but even if you think it has room for improvement, it's the best option we've got right now. Dahlia's program is completely unrealistic and naive. Don't be swayed by her idealism. We can't function on charisma. Hey. Shut up. Let me talk. Dang, okay. Jasmine is in. Then, Fortuna? Come on, we shouldn't even bother examining her program. She's been exiled for 200 years. That's pretty messed up, Jasmine. That's actually so messed up. She's completely oblivious as to the current reality of our coven. Ha, you wish, Four Eyes. Ugh, bring it down a notch, Patrice. Huh, incredible. And Capressa, for the sake of haste, can we stop pretending she's relevant?
Oh my god, okay. Alright, I see how Jasmine might win this.
She said, anyway, everyone else is irrelevant but me.
She's kinda... Dang. Kinda wild in. I didn't know Jasmine had it in her.
Your discourse is riddled with fallacies, young witch. Open your eyes! I am the most sensible option. Acknowledge it and we can stop this madness.
I'm not going to acknowledge anything. What kind of arguments are those? You're just tapping into our sister's fear for a quick and easy win.
You know what? Dahlia has a point there.
I don't know, I'm just agreeing with the last person who spoke. You're eating, so fun fact in the meantime, why not something based on elements?
Right now, it's easy to justify a conservative stance because we're in the middle of a catastrophe. But this moment is too important. It may define the coming millennia. We mustn't cast our votes from a place of fear. What we need right now is...
Isn't hope always the obvious answer?
Hope. This crisis is only proving that existence is fragile and ephemeral, even for us witches. We must play unsafely. We must aim, hearts open, towards how we truly want to exist. Forget all of your fears. Hell, most of you may not even be here after the votes are cast. Just feel it. What kind of future do you wish for witches around this universe?
That was beautifully said, Fortuna. And that's exactly what I'm planning on bringing to you all, sisters. No, you don't get to ride the coattails of what I said. A complete upheaval of all power dynamics. Sisterhood, coven, those are all empty terms if we don't all stand as equals.
Not so fast. That is nothing but pure demagoguery. You cannot appropriate the words coven and sisterhood like that.
Yeah, well, you can't appropriate words like demagoguery because nobody knows what that means, you nerd. Look it up. Political activity or practices that seek support by appealing to the desires and prejudices of ordinary people rather than by using rational argument. Isn't that what you just did?
That's what you just did. That's what we're all doing, hypocrite. Communities need leadership and wisdom. Elders have always taken care of the young. You are painting those traditions as a power inequality, but it's way more simple than that. It's love. In its most pure and disinterested form. Elders watching over the future generations, paving the way, teaching, guiding. What are you doing? Decide already! Make it stop!
Fight each other for all I care.
Girls, you're not doing a great job of cutting through. It's starting to feel like the opposite. You're friends, aren't you? Come to an agreement and offer our suffering sisters a way out already. That's easier said than done. None of us want to relinquish our view.
That was a lot of grammar that didn't make sense.
And not because we're power hungry either. It moves me, the certainty of how wholeheartedly we all love our coven, that we can't simply leave its future up to chance. How about we change our approach?
A duel. Let's fight. No, not Jasmine. Dahlia would win. That'd be disastrous.
Hey Ollie, welcome in!
It's so good to see you. How are you? Oh yeah, Dahlia would slaughter if we did a duel. Thank you for the group hydration. That means everyone must hydrate, not just me, okay? And thank you for the posture check. Did you say she would lose an arm? I said she'd get, like, severely injured eventually and die. Hi, Relix! How are you? Have you had eggs recently? Listen, I support you. Relics is so great and so funny and so charming. Interesting taste in eggs, though. I'm gonna go with the first one because, listen, here's the thing. Even though I saw that it's Jasmine that wins, I don't care. We're still gonna do this. Right. Instead of, oh, I just saw that it was gonna happen this way, so why are we even bothering, guys? That's lame. We're bothering because it's important. The bread eggs were good, but no, eggs are expensive. So funny, you made an offering of coffee beans because it was your dad's birthday on the weekend. So you got him chocolate-covered coffee beans? That sounds so good. I saw some like dark-covered espresso beans the other day and I was like, that sounds good, but also like a lot. How do you like the coffee beans? Everyone aside from yellow hair has some form of proper argument, but what she said was contradictory. Yeah, she went and was like, guys, vote for me because I'm your best chance. And then she's like, how dare you appeal to the people and their fears? It's like, you just did that, Grilly. I don't like her policy. Dahlia's was my second favorite, always. Even though hers was like really idealistic. Like, Jasmine's not wrong. Dahlia's policy is really naive. Jasmine just keeps repeating, I'm right, vote for me, instead of saying why. Honestly, unironically, like, in a way that isn't egotistical, take me, the player, out of the equation, and I genuinely think that Fortuna is the best candidate here. Or Greth, yeah, you're right. I was gonna say earlier, I was thinking that, Greth would have done really well if she had campaigned. I quite like Greth. She seems super level-headed and well-spoken, and like she thinks things through from multiple perspectives instead of just a close-minded one. So I think Greth could have done really well. But she's not in the running. Hey Moose, welcome in! We're talking about chocolate-covered coffee beans. Thoughts? Or we were, a little. We're also talking about voting. And, government, so, we'll focus on the coffee beans. Oh, also I didn't consider Capressa, because Capressa is just whatever. We don't care about Capressa. Look, she has 0 in the poll. We don't care. Jasmine, the truest, realest thing Jasmine said was, can we stop pretending Capressa is relevant? Because she isn't. Even if her campaign, which was based off of Adana, what had any sort of validity, held any sort of water, it doesn't anymore because what's happening right now, according to my cards, is the end of Adana's plan. So there's no going forward with anything Adana after this. So yeah, she's pretty irrelevant. Also, speaking of contradictory, Jasmine was all like, can we stop pretending Capressa's relevant? Capressa's the oldest witch in the coven, right? But then in the next sentence, she immediately goes defensive when Jasmine's like, hey, we should spread out the, like, opinions through all witches. All witches should get a say in what goes on in the coven. And it shouldn't just be the oldest witches deciding. Jasmine's like, actually, old witches are great, and it's a form of love for them to be so controlling. And it's like, girl, pick a side, pick one. I think Jasmine just wants to win. I don't like Jasmine. But yeah, let's go with each of us says who she'd rather have as a leader, not including herself. Okay. What'll be the point? We've been at each other's throats for the whole campaign. Let's change gears and discuss our virtues. See, this is also why I think Fortuna would be great, because she can actually make a decision in the moment. Like, I get it. It's not even about it. It's not even about me winning the campaign. It's about how the game's gonna go. Like, none of this matters. Just to be clear, none of this matters. But, Like, she knew what to do in the crisis, she figured out what was going on, and now she's taking steps on how we progress. I'm just saying, she seems pretty leadery. Let's change gears and discuss our virtues. I like it. I can respect that. Dahlia just goes along with everything. Capressa's a bummer, so we don't care what she thinks. I don't really see the point, but I'll do anything to break this impasse. Oh yeah? I guess your case is easy. You should vote for me, right? I hate her. My program is the most similar to yours. No, it's not. Or, oh, you're talking to Capressa. Okay. Yeah, here's how I think it's gonna go. Capressa's gonna say Jasmine. Jasmine? I honestly don't know. I don't think she's gonna say Dahlia. I think she either says Capressa or Fortuna. But I don't know which one. I think Fortuna is most likely. I think I'm going to say Dahlia. And then Dahlia might say me? I don't know. I guess so. Not that I'm passionate about it. You are simply the candidate I would distrust the least with our coven's traditions. That's flattering. A point for me, nonetheless. I hate her. Listen, me and Jasmine were friends before this, and, like, the further we get, the less I like her, and it's really unfortunate because, like, I want to be able to stay friends with her after this. At the same time, oh my god. I do not like this side of her. Jasmine should go back to her garden. Okay, let's not go there. Let's not go the whole, Jasmine belongs in the garden route. Because I think she's allowed to campaign. I'm just allowed to not like it. Jasmine is pure ego. Pride is important for a leader, but alone it is severely lacking, right? I'm just saying, like, it's not just my ego that thinks, like, Fortuna should win. It's not gonna work out that way. I'm starting to feel like this wasn't a good idea. Who would you vote for, Dahlia? I'm sorry, Jazz, but I'd go with Fortuna. I knew it, I told you. Don't worry, I'd choose Fortuna too, to be frank. See? I told you! I know these people too well. Wait, you tricked us into saying you're our favorite candidate. No, I swear. I wanted to know your genuine opinion. I'm humbled you both would have me as the next leader. Well, it doesn't matter if it was a trick or not, Jasmine. It is what it is. We both chose her. That's true. Who's your favorite candidate, though, Fortuna? Not Capressa, that's for sure. I can't pick Capressa. They won't let me. Like, picking Capressa is picking nobody. That's so funny. But Dahlia. I like Dahlia's program better. All right, thank you. Of course you do. Ahem, what do we do now? There must be something that we can do to break out of this loop. Is that really it? I thought we could wrap it up here. But I have to end it somehow, and I don't want to duel. Oh, that's her third eye, because she's a fortune teller. Because she sees beyond the, normal plane of existence. Alright, fine, whatever. I'll give in. This is all pointless. I already saw the winner in my cards. What? When were you planning on telling us? Who's going to be the new leader, then? Jasmine. Me? That's wonderful. Thank you, everyone. God, I hate her. Hey. That's just, like, a prediction. I can still fight this, right? You can try to fight it, of course. But you know that no prediction of mine has ever failed to happen. Well, there's a first time for everything. Bring it on, Jasmine. So intense. It's alright, Dahlia. I'll take care of everyone. Oh, I can't stand her. Let's get this over with already and free our sisters. Honestly, you know what? This is actually great because, like, If the coven falls apart, then I'm not gonna feel so bad. This is unbearable. No, I refuse. I don't care if it's fate or all the gods in this cosmos. I'll never surrender.
Oh, okay, you're welcome to try.
Arg! I can't take it. I don't care who leads anymore. We're not getting anywhere. This is all pointless.
We're fighting about who's going to rule over the ashes of our sisters.
Fortuna, why did you have to predict the fall of our coven?
This is all your fault.
My fault? That's more accurate than you think.
What? Did you?
Not long ago, I discovered that my powers aren't really fortune-telling. That what I do with my cards is not reading the future, but writing it. Writing it? I have the power to alter the past and the future.
The past too? How does that work?
Well, I don't think it's the time to get into that, but the thing is that you were right to blame me. I wrote the destruction of the coven. I caused it.
That's not possible.
Adana was aware of my true talents. That's why she sent me to exile and deprived me of my deck. Why, Fortuna? Why did you do this? Our sisterhood was far from perfect, but it was worth fighting for. We could have turned this into something really beautiful. I didn't do this on purpose. I wasn't aware of the implications. It doesn't matter. Why did you keep hiding something so important all this time? And even with all of that, you're trying to become the next leader? Why? For what? What's your end game here? Because I can't accept it. I've been in denial all this time. I don't know. I can't really believe this is it, that we're done. Our sisterhood is done. My life as a witch is done. Don't you dare play the victim now. You doomed us all. I know, I'm sorry. You don't deserve to become our leader. You don't even deserve to run. After all these years away, you come back and mess everything up. We were better off without you. Adana was right to send you to exile. Okay, now we're not friends with Jasmine anymore, so... Dahlia! Her name's Dahlia! Listen, they're so irrelevant to me that I keep mixing them up. They're not my friends anymore. How dare you? You wouldn't be on my side, even when I doomed the coven? That's not a true friend. I'd be on your side if you doomed the coven. Dahlia, I'd be on your side if you slashed someone's throat in front of me. I'd be like, oh, well, Dahlia's my friend and I trust her, but that was maybe a lot. You know? I'm just saying, Dahlia. I'm just saying. But I see it's not the same for you. Yeah, I have Greth. I don't need you. I have Greth and I have Patrice and I have Abramar and I don't need you. How dare you? Whatever. I'm gonna make things right. I'll find a way out for our doomed sisters. And I will write a future for us three. And since we're at it, I'm gonna rewrite how magic works in this universe so we don't have to suffer through anything like this again. Watch this! Okay, Battle's Eye. Oh no. Alright. Justice, Support, Success, Leadership, Purpose, Alliance. That's pretty decent. Okay, maybe we can make it through this, you know? Okay, maybe we can make it through this. I'm gonna use that on us. I have four options for that. 30 years in the future, after doing everything in our power to steer the coven in the direction we want, we'll quit the sisterhood and become independent, tighter than ever. That could be us. You know what? I'm in control now. I'm in control. You put me here. Think it's my fault? It's your fault. We will meet a fourth witch who will become extremely close with all of us, complementing the group in unexpected ways, keeping our chemistry forever happy and healthy. I don't get why that's an option. Like, I didn't realize the friend group was closed off to begin with. didn't realize you guys were so cliquey that you weren't friends with anyone else. That's a you problem. That's not a cards problem. That's a you work on yourselves problem. The ones who don't win this race will start their own coven, fragmenting the witch world into smaller communities. It'll give rise to a prosperous age of cooperation. I don't mind that. Or our best chance at happiness will be to split up, each to her own path. That's lame. Start anew and never interact again. That's also lame. We'll forge new friendships free of all the bad blood we've created. That's extra super duper lame. Let's do the coven one. Let's do that one. Let's do the third one. The ones who don't win this race will start their own coven, fragmenting the witch world into smaller communities. It'll give rise to a prosperous age of cooperation. Even if we don't make it, the witch world will. Oh, I don't like that. I wanted us to stay close. I'm sorry. You guys were annoying, and you didn't treat me well. I was gonna pick the tighter than ever, but then you guys said I deserved to be exiled. Now we can't be friends, so maybe it's for the best. I think it's a hopeful future. Growing up, or growing for the sake of it, is often the doom of many beautiful things. Jasmine wouldn't be happy with anything, literally, though. Literally. Here's the thing, that one doesn't even imply that we can't ever speak to each other. You know, like, we can still be friendly. We can still talk from time to time. We can still discuss things. I like the idea of smaller witch communities that cooperate and exchange ideas, while everyone stays independent and lives their existence as they see fit, alongside like-minded witches. That's true. It's just, I'm gonna miss you so much. Jasmine! Jasmine, we are on the brink of our friendship disbanding. I'm just saying. I hope we can start meeting in my greenhouse again for some good old witch fun. You bet we will. See, I told you. It doesn't even mean we can't hang out. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, okay. Oh. Cuckoo! Thank you for the 13 months. How are you? Happy Tuesday to you too. But, ooh, this one. This is, not ideal. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death, and rebirth. Meanings are deception, the unknown, rejection, bad omen, change, and rebirth. That's not so bad. It's like destruction and rebirth. That's not so bad. Let's put that on the cosmos. What do I get for that? 2 options. First one, the cosmos will become a sentient, wholesome entity that will dispel all magic that causes suffering or takes advantage of anyone. Okay, listen! That's actually, like, really pure. For a destruction card. That's really pure. That's crazy. Oh, this section isn't the past. This is the present. This is the present, this is personal, and this is more general world stuff, if you wanted to put it in simple sense. So I didn't want to put it on the present, because then I was like, maybe our sisters die if I put it there, and that'd be messed up. I don't want to kill them. That'd be crazy. They'd hate me forever. And they'd be dead. Insult to injury. Harder than ever might end up making Jasmine say, you should have been exiled. You're not allowed to make us closer, literally. See, that's why I think we should be a bit more separated from each other, just so, you know, we can have a more healthy friendship. There's a second option. I'm gonna read the second option. What are you having for lunch, Cuckoo? Second option is, our universe is just a computer simulation, but the moment the user shuts it down, we will keep living in their head, starting a new sisterhood in their mind realm. That's insane. That's insane. I'm not gonna pick that, but that's insane. Out of everything I thought was gonna be the second option, I never would have thought that'd be it. That is insane. Wow. I'm sorry to be boring, but I'm not gonna pick the computer simulation one. Although I do think it'd be fine. I just think it'd be better to be like, let's make it so no suffering ever happens ever again. You are the user, it's headcanon? Maybe it's literally reality and they were gonna live in my mind realm. Actually, maybe I will pick that. You know what? I'm being convinced more by the moment. Do you guys want to live in my mind realm? Wait, that's crazy. Wait, the second one is just real life. The second one is literally like, as soon as I close the game and everything ends, they're gonna move to my mind realm. Guys, I'm gonna pick this one, I think. I think I changed my mind. I don't think I like the idea of the cosmos making decisions anyway and deciding what magic to dispel. Yeah, let's go with simulation. That's crazy. Our universe is just a computer simulation, but the moment the user shuts it down, we will keep living in their head, starting a new sisterhood in their mind realm. That's crazy. What? No. No? I refuse. Oh, well, okay. This is weird, Fortuna. So what now? Someone is gonna shut us down? Yes, but we'll keep living in their mind. Start our new sisterhood there. We're close to the credits, so they're gonna shut us down soon anyway. Fortuna, please. Fortuna, please. You can't say that to me. That's crazy. That's just insane. This is our best option for staying alive, trust me. She knows more. She knows more than she should. I hate this. Find me when you awaken inside their head. For now, let's keep dealing with our own universe. She said, we'll meet up later, girlies. Can't wait. Okay. Oh, this is actually a really good one to get for the sisters. Mercy, wellness, courage, and power. That's a really good one. I know it looks not happy, but it's actually a really good one to get, I think. And it's the only one I can place there. Okay, I get two options again. First one, there exists yet another world beyond this one. Yeah, my mind realm. The Coven will get to live there, waiting for us in an even higher plane of existence. Oh my god, they're gonna die. We'll accept their debts. Oh my god, they're gonna die. Learn from this catastrophe and start anew. Future generations of witches will live happier existence thanks to the wisdom they'll inherit from us. Oh my god, they're gonna die. Oh my god, they just die. I think they just die. I think they just... Oh. That's crazy too. I thought this was gonna go okay. If you close the stream, will June disappear? Cuckoo, that depends on your philosophy of life. What do you think? I feel like this one's comforting. Do you think they'll get to live on in my mind realm? Or an even higher realm of existence? What do you think? Or do you think that's just more of a comfort than anything and we should just be like, oh, future witches will live happier? I think we should benefit future witches instead of hanging on. Oh my god, they're gonna die. Crazy. Alright, I guess. I guess. I thought this was gonna go okay. It really doesn't matter who wins. Alright. It's a bit lame, but we'll go this route. We'll accept their debts, learn from this catastrophe, and start anew. Future generations of witches will get to live happier existences thanks to the wisdom they'll inherit from us. What good has this done? You've changed nothing. I told you we live in a simulation. I don't know. That changes some things.
That's not true. You've granted us acceptance, right? That is extremely powerful. It is, after all, one of the hardest states of mind to achieve.
I guess we can't have it all. They're lost, our sisters. There's no way of saving them from an everlasting ball of fire in the end.
Fortuna also wrote something extremely valuable. A better future for generations to come. There's no higher purpose in life, in my opinion.
I guess that's true. Thank you, Fortuna. You're thanking me! Oh my gosh, we've already done it! We're already reaching acceptance. I kinda just don't want you guys to be mad at me. Soul, thank you for the lurk! Thank you for being here. Oh yeah, Capressa's still at like 3%. Although she was at 0 a couple minutes ago. She's climbing up the poles. It don't matter, because everyone's dead. Wow, I really did have to sacrifice the coven. I was wondering for a while if sacrificing the coven would just mean like being forced to walk away from it. But no, they're actually just gonna die. Thank you, and I'm sorry. That's it. That's all I wanted to deal with. Now, as far as I'm concerned, our sisters can cast their final vote. I have nothing more to do or say. Wow, Fortuna, that was hardcore. I can't fight anymore. I'm exhausted. Let's get this over with. We lost control of this situation long ago. I'm ready to confront fate. I think our sisters have seen enough, and suffered enough too. Is Greth gonna die? I liked a lot of those people. There was that one explorer lady that was really cool, and the spider girl, and Peppermancer. There were a lot of people I really liked. There were a lot of people I really liked who are burning right now. Our fate is in our hands, sisters. Cast your votes. Oh wow, that is going all over the place. And of course, Jasmine just comes out with 100. That's crazy.
Thank you so much, everyone. I'll make sure to rebuild this coven into the most prosperous community in this cosmos.
Congrats, Jasmine. So you're the new boss now, Jasmine. Congrats, Dork. You bested me. I'll do my best to support this new sisterhood. The fate of the sisterhood is now sealed. Whoa, okay. Where are we now? Now, to honor the new leader, come to me and devour my flesh. Oh yeah, Jasmine did want to devour flesh. I remember that. I remember that, actually, now that we're here, and now that Jasmine won. No new witches, which is actually really, really bad, considering all of them are dead, so we ideally would like a bunch of new witches. But sure, Jasmine, it's just us. Greth is still here. I guess Greth wins. I guess she lives. Let my body become your power. I really don't want to. That's so gross. Yum, yum, yum. Yummy, yum, yum. I can't believe you made us do that, Jasmine. That's sick, Jasmine. You're a sicko. Ooh. What is this? What's going on? Quick, everyone, get behind me. I'm sorry. I mean no harm. There was no good way of interrupting this moment. We just ate Adana's flesh. You were all being so intense. It's all right, everyone. This is Abramar. He is, the behemoth I summoned to regain my freedom. Okay. Jasmine, come on, language. Do you need help? Is this thing bothering you? Do you want me to kick his butt? No! Don't mind me, I won't bother you for long. Fortuna, it's time to pay the price. Now? The whole coven just died. I thought we did it already. What price? What is he talking about? To regain my freedom. I offered him the coven in exchange. I thought I already did that. That's crazy. More? The whole coven? What does that mean? Is that why everyone died? Oh, no. That's completely unrelated. But from this point onwards, whatever happens with this sisterhood, you're mine. Oh, okay. So he gets to gain control over the sisterhood, I guess? That's crazy that the fireball just came out of nowhere. I mean, it was because of Adana. That's what my card said, so that makes it true. That's crazy. I'm just getting unlucky. Oh no, Fortuna, what have you done? There's no other way around this? Nope, sorry. You guys shouldn't have exiled me, and then none of this would have happened. Except maybe that last part. I think that last part was just a result of my card saying that the coven would be destroyed, and I've just extra doomed us. There's no way around it. It's time to pay. Very well, if there's no alternative. I said I would. I said I would pay the price. I'm doing really well, Soul. How are you? How have you been? I hope your week is getting off to a good start. At least he wasn't the killer. He would never be. Except, you know, maybe if someone forced him to be. He's a wholesome little eldritch behemoth. Oh, come on, Fortuna. I know it's hard, but we talked about this. Look at all you've achieved. You turned the witching world upside down. Now witch up and pay. I was desperate. Now I see that this price is too much. Wow, just couldn't get there. I told you it wouldn't be easy. This gives me no joy, believe me. You are stronger than you think. Look at everything you've overcome. The more you delay this, the more it's going to hurt. Come on, open your soul now. Stand proud while honoring our pact. This is all yours. I am proud of you. Let's conclude our pact. Here's the thing. This seems really bad, right? Because it is. But the other options were also really bad. I had like 3 choices for what I could sacrifice. I remember it very clearly. I was too selfish to sacrifice myself. And I didn't want to sacrifice the entire world. That would have been crazy. And the coven had already exiled me and betrayed me, and I didn't know any of those people back then. I still stand by my choice based off of, like, what I had back then. Busy day, but great. So like a good busy then? Alright. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm... Oh, Fortuna. I'm ready. Oh, girly. No, I feel bad. Ow! The seal broke. Wait, I don't even get to see the aftermath? Wait, I don't even get to see the aftermath? Does that mean I was like part of the coven? Does that mean no matter what I chose, I would have gotten got? Because the options were myself, the world, or the coven. I'm part of the coven, I'm part of the world, and then obviously myself. So does that mean I just got taken out? Because there's no more. There's no more. Oh, well, Fortuna's here. Where she's always been. Kneel before your master. Okay, that's what I thought happened, but then it really confused me when everything shattered. So Abramar just gets control of the coven. It's been a century now. Are you going to keep doing the same bit every time you come visit? Haha. Sorry. Owning a coven is never going to get old. I could have let him own me. That would have been crazy. Like, only me alone. Oh, I wish I'd done that. Dang, that would have been so intimate. What are you up to? You got bored of micromanaging the coven at last? Hey, I do not micromanage. I just happen to have a lot of opinions. And yes, I'm bored. I see. So, what do you want? Shall I use my deck to find you a date? You never fail to amuse me. I don't want anything in particular. Just wanted to catch up. A friendly chat. Are we really friends, or... I don't get what our dynamic is anymore, bud. Sure, what's new? Many things. Where to begin? This part of the galaxy feels empty without the coven around. You really shouldn't have paid with your entire coven to access my powers. Bit of a sore subject, bud. Yeah, sorry. As for myself, you really did me a solid with what you wrote about witches and behemoths getting to coexist in harmony. Oh yeah, that was ages ago, when you were asking me to read your fortune. It was about time. I'm making so many friends. I don't want to make you jealous, but... You won't. Ahem. I just love witches so much. It's great being able to hang out with so many of them without fearing for my life. And it's pretty convenient as the ruler of a coven. I don't know how we'd have dealt with all this otherwise. Anyway, I got to meet with Gloria's corpse. Oh yeah, I made Gloria die. Listen, there were worse options, so Gloria had to die. I can't believe she's dead. After existing through so many universes, she just went and quit living. Makes me wonder what I'm expecting from my existence and future existences. In any case, it was a beautiful reunion. Was, the best being I've ever encountered in any universe. Thank you for allowing me to say goodbye to her.
Dude, this doesn't feel like gossiping at all. You're just using me for therapy. Why am I still stuck here? The fact that I'm still stuck here in my place of isolation worries me, because there definitely aren't a lot of good memories attached here. Fortuna doesn't want to be here.
Yes. I can't help but think of you as a friend. But enough about me. Who would you like to gossip about?
Why am I still stuck here? Can we go with Patrice, my sister Patrice?
I actually miss her. It was really beautiful, the day she ascended to become a goddess of arts and inspiration.
Oh yeah, I made her ascend to become a goddess of arts and inspiration. Sorry, I'm dying. Actually, I kind of wish I hadn't, because the other option I think she would have liked better. And I feel like she thinks this one's lame. What can you do? Better luck next time. Thank you for the streamer care package. I'll do all the things. I did just hydrate. Sorry. I hate coughing without muting, because, seems like a lot. Thank you for the group hydration. That means everyone must hydrate, not just me. And thank you for the posture check as well. Do it a third time, I will. Thanks. Yeah, literally everything that's happening right now, Rolex, I did this. I did this a while ago. I kind of forgot about it. It's been so long.
I've never seen a ritual with so many fireworks.
You say coughing doesn't bother you, but as soon as I cough, like, all the checks come in. I don't mean to disturb or anything, or concern. It's really not that serious. I feel like this is a really good game for learning to accept the consequences of our choices. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I really like all the themes that were presented in this game.
I've never seen a ritual with so many fireworks. And I've been to the Big Bang.
I felt her lately guiding my hand during my card creation. I hope she's happy as a goddess.
Who would you like to gossip about?
I can just make him leave. No. I kind of want everyone. It's just, you know, I'm picking an order. Tell me how Jasmine's doing. Isn't she leader?
Well, I wasn't exactly rooting for Jasmine, but her mandate has been surprisingly effective. And even with how hard it's been to rebuild the Coven, our sisterhood has become an institution throughout the galaxy. Jasmine's judgment is so revered that she's mediating in other Coven's issues now. She pulls the strings of most of cosmic society from her humble throne.
Great, I'm really happy for her. Well, I'm glad that worked out at least. Good for her. I don't know, Fortuna seems quiet.
Anyway, remember that thing you read about Jasmine's garden? Jasmine's hands are full training her sentient garden nowadays. She gives off this motherly aura, full of pride for what her, creature is achieving. So far, about a dozen barren moons have become lush gardens and forests thanks to Jasmine's sentient garden blessing. Whoa. Is it weird to feel proud for having written that? That's crazy. The moral quandaries of your art will always be beyond me, really. Fair enough. Tell me about Dahlia, the other candidate. Well, she died a decade ago. Right! I made her die. Dang. I said she'd die in 90 years in a great battle or something. Yes, I wrote that. One more thing I'm never going to be able to forgive myself for. Poor Dahlia. She didn't deserve that. Come on, you read that back when you were unaware of the true nature of your arts. Let's talk about something else. Who would you like to gossip about? I wish people would stop asking me how they're gonna die. Honestly, it's not my fault. People keep asking me, hey, can you read about how I die? And it's like, do you know what this does to me? Anyway, tell me about... Ugh, I don't want to hear about Capressa. Ugh. I guess tell me about Capressa and then we can, like, sandwich the bad news. Well, I heard Capressa's happy. She made her peace with Adana's death and isn't obsessed with preserving her legacy anymore. She went to live at the 100-column worship, where she spends all of her time writing biographies on really old witches. You could pay her a visit. No thanks. Huh. Who would you like to gossip about? Okay, that's not so bad. She just went off and did her own thing. Honestly, Capressa wasn't so bad when she wasn't just in everyone's business. Tell me about Greth. I love Greth. She's lucky you wrote that behemoths and witches would get to coexist in harmony. Because after her declarations in Congress, well, it was either cosmic erasure or this. They kept her prisoner for a while in the arbitrage office, but later it was decided that behemoths weren't a threat per se. Greth actually played a major part in convincing the arbitrage office that witches could benefit greatly from collaborating with behemoths. So, it all worked out well in the end. Oh, I'm so glad Gret's doing okay. She's like the one I care about the most. Everyone else is dead that I used to care about. Tell me about Eugenia, my mentor. You don't talk to Eugenia anymore? We write to each other from time to time, but I haven't seen her since she became independent. She moved her studio to another dimension and is writing books on the cosmic wheel and its malleable properties. Something tells me you played a great part in inspiring her to pick up this endeavor. Yeah, I know she's only doing it to not see me suffer. See if there's a way we can better control my power and fix things. I don't want her doing that. She's wasting her immortality away. But we all know there's no way of stopping a driven witch. Hear, hear. Anyway, who would you like to gossip about? There's no one left. Look at the time. Don't you have somewhere else to be? Wow. Rude. Baby steps, Abramar. I'm not ready to be friends. I'm not sure if I ever will be. So, let's take it easy, all right? I understand. Please let me know if you ever want to meet up again. I will. Goodbye, Abramar. Goodbye, Fortuna. We are not on good terms with our Eldritch Behemoth anymore. What do I do? Create a card? Sit here? Be sad? Look at my cards? Be sad? I think this is just the part where I get to
make more stuff if I want to, maybe? Are you satisfied with your fate? Forgive my boldness, but do I sense some unease within you, Fortuna? How can a rider of fates be this disheartened? Why don't you draw another card? Wait, what? There's nothing left. I hate fate. Popular dance is what I get. Justice, temptation, predestination, luck. And I have one option. There will always be things in life that escape our control. We cannot fight them all, but we can mourn, remember, learn, share, and accept. Pain can latch onto the walls of your body like poison ivy. The only thing to do is to breathe and keep on going. For today, that'll be enough. Bed I go. I guess she's probably back here where she was exiled to because she feels like she deserves it. She's probably miserable because of everything she made happen. And she thinks she'd be better off if she just stayed exiled. Hey gamer, welcome in! How are you? I'll just rest for a bit. Or forever! That was crazy. I loved that. That was really great. That was really phenomenal. I would love to play it again maybe and see what other outcomes I could get. I'm gonna be honest, that didn't even seem like a bad outcome. It never felt like I was doing anything crazy. I was always trying to do something right. I was always trying to do the least bad option. So I don't even feel like I did anything terrible. Like I was just working with what I had. And like the knowledge I had at any given time, like it's easy to go back, or when you're like further ahead past the beginning part and you're like, man, I wish I'd known then what I knew now, but honestly, I don't know how much it would have actually changed. And I don't feel bad for that reason or anything, because it's like, you can't really be bitter at yourself for not knowing what was gonna happen. And that's kind of the way that the game is presented, which is so fascinating and so cool. I think I'd replay this and sacrifice only myself. I think if I replayed this, I would go for a completely opposite personality and try to just make everything chaotic and burn everything down and murder everyone. You know? But yes, maybe I would sacrifice myself. Elements thing. Back in Greek times, people tended to believe everything was made out of the 4 elements in specific ratios: air, water, fire, and earth. They also believed that by manipulating the ratios, you can change what the matter is entirely, possibly. Oh, alchemy. Are you talking about alchemy? That's interesting that they even had a plan for how it would work. That's my streamer, Chaos. Honestly, as I should. It's how it should be. Honestly, this run, I tried to limit the chaos, and I was like, I need everything to be relatively reasonable. And it still ended up all falling apart. But yeah, honestly, if I were to replay this game, I think it would be completely different, not just because of choices I'd make, but because of the cards. Like, the cards I could make could be completely different, use different elements, and then it would give me different outcomes
Because you saw that when I drew a tarot card, based on like the meaning and the elements involved, I would get a handful of options. So if I had pulled a different card, I would have gotten different options. So even if I had the same exact deck of cards and tried to play again, I would draw a different order of cards. Although, to be fair, I think you get different elements for your cards too, so I don't think it's exactly possible to get the exact same deck. It's interesting. I think it would be so different if I played again, even if I had a same play style. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for playing our game. We went through a rough patch, as so many of us did, making this game while surviving the pandemic. It's been 5 years of joy and struggle, so it means so much that you played it until the end. We hope you enjoyed it, and that it made you think and feel. See you again, wherever the cosmic wheel takes us next. You know, it really did make me think and feel. I really love this. When I ranked it in my 2024 games, even though I hadn't finished it, I ranked it in like S tier as like one of my favorite games. And yeah, I think it gets to stay up there as one of my favorites. I loved this game quite a bit. I thought Jasmine was good. It's not her fault she was a little annoying. Well, Chaos June, I can just picture her running around with a lighter. Many such cases, it has happened before. I think you're referencing the thumbnail of my little video I posted recently, where I drew myself being chaotic. It's really cute. Like the lesson that good people can make bad choices because it was the best choice with the info they had. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very interesting take and a very interesting premise. Bad things can still result from good intentions. Hey, Fortuna girly. It's been rough. It's been a rough couple of months, years, centuries. She really does just end up alone and miserable. That's really sad. That is really, really sad. I wish things could have ended better for Fortuna. She honestly ends up a little worse off. I mean, I guess she can go outside and, you know, see the world. She can go be sad in different backdrops. Everyone hates her. I don't know about that. I love games like this where we're left thinking after the credits. I think I'll be thinking about this game for, quite some time. There is, there's just so much depth here, you know? That's what kind of happened with, Disco Elysium. I still think about it from time to time. Yeah, the sisterhood will live on in my mind. I don't know. Apparently Fortuna's just gonna be miserable up there. I feel really bad. I hope they do that thing that games do sometimes when they're really meta, where on a second playthrough they know you've played it before, so things are slightly different because they're like, you know, we've been through this before. We have a vague sense of what's gonna happen next. I think that would be really cool.